Hey, what's going on, guys? So I wanted to make a quick video tonight to talk about, is Dallas a good place to move to and what you should look for in a place when you go to move there. So if you're not yet subscribed, go ahead and do that right now so you can see all my future videos. Now let's go ahead and hop into this video. So what should you look for in a place when you're going to move somewhere? For me personally, one of the most important things is just the area. Do you want to move somewhere that has a younger demographic or an older demographic? If you want to be a part of the nightlife and you want to meet new people and be a part of the social gatherings, a younger demographic, if you're younger, might be a better setup. The only thing for me is that, I have no problem being a part of the social setting and going out to clubs and hanging out and going to parties and stuff. But for me personally, I don't really want to sleep where I party and, have a mix there because, if you're living in a place that has a college, it might be hard to sleep if you're hearing music every night. Outside of that, where I live, there's no public transportation. So generally that's typically where you see some of the more upper scale homes. People tend to raise families in areas like that just because. But outside of that, is Dallas a good place to move to? So just like any other place, there's certain areas where you want to avoid, but I've only been here for a few weeks, so I can't give too of an in-depth view on that because I haven't experienced anything bad, but it's been pretty nice so far. It's a lot different than where I lived previously. So I was recently just down in downtown Dallas. I had my first day of in-person working today. It was really fun. It was a great place to work, or still a great place to work. If you were to go downtown in Detroit though, however, it's a little different. I don't feel the same comfort, so I definitely felt a lot more comfortable walking around and exploring and going out to eat in downtown Dallas. So if you're looking for a city where you can go walk around, go out to eat, hang out with friends, I think that this is a very good area. Now, if you're wondering about weather, so depending on where you're at, if you're from California or if you're from New York, you might have two different opinions on weather. If you're from New York, you might be sick of the gloomy days or the cloudiness, especially in the winter, whereas in California, you might be sick of having all of the bright days. So each side might be, wanting what the other person has. So I can't speak, hey, you should want this. But for me personally, I grew up in Michigan. I always wanted to live somewhere where it was regularly sunny. For me, it was regularly cloudy. So that's just my only thing. Now, I've only been here, like I said, for a few weeks, so I can't really say, oh my gosh, the weather's great. But it's been pretty warm since I've been here. So, maybe in the next summer, I'll be able to see some of that real heat that people see. One thing, this is kind of a side note. The other day I saw a lizard while I was on a run, and I thought it was just really funny that I saw a lizard because I never see lizards when I'm in Michigan, especially if I'm on a run. If I'm just walking, you never see a lizard. The only time you see a lizard in Michigan is if you go into PetSmart, right? So I thought that was kind of interesting. But overall, I think it's a very nice place. There's very good affordable homes, or there's a lot of affordable homes. Back in Michigan, I think that depending where you're at, you could kind of get priced out. Over here, it seems that there's a lot of different suburban areas where people can move to of all different income levels. Now, moving from this, I'm going to go ahead and switch to another thing that I think is kind of important. Is Dallas a good place to move to? In terms of working, it seems like there's a lot of restaurants. So depending on if you're trying to have a part-time job on the weekend, or if you're trying to help pay while you're going to school, or if that's just what you want to do for your profession, restaurants for cooks, waitresses, if you want to be a business owner, right? Additionally, I think that there's a lot of corporations here. There's a lot of really big ones: Texas Instruments, Toyota, JP Morgan Chase, all of the big guys. So I think that's really cool too, because if you have a bachelor's degree, if you have a master's degree, there's work for you. And if you don't have any of those qualifications, guess what? There's still work for you. It just depends what kind of work you want to get into. So personally, I think that this is a good move for me. I know that there's probably a lot of people who live in Texas that are probably like, oh my gosh, why are all these people still moving here? But for me, I think it's a good move, and I hope that in the future, I'll continue to establish myself in my career here and eventually have a family. I don't think I have any intentions on moving back to Michigan. So my overall thought on Texas so far, it's been really great. I think with more time, I'll probably be able to say more firmly how I feel about it, but I think I can definitely see myself long term in the state. So now, after I covered all that, I think that's going to pretty much sum up tonight's video. I'm not going to go too into depth about anything just because, like I said, I want to experience more things so that I can give you guys more feedback, and I'll let you guys what to go out and enjoy in Dallas or what to avoid in Dallas. So I think that'll be a lot of fun in the future to cover some more stuff like that. And, you know, I'll include a couple videos after this just so if you want to see anything else that's similar to this, you can go ahead and check that out. Well, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.
Hey guys, it's Nathan here. I personally selected a couple videos that I think you might like based off of this video. Go ahead and check those out right below. And thanks for watching today. See you next time.